In today's video, I am going to tell you a story. And the story is one of the most beautiful stories, one of the beautiful stories that we have ever read. Believe it or not, this story is going to change your life. And I would like to thank CBSC for the selection of a story for the children of class 10. It is because the story has given us living example of what is life all about. I'm really, I would like to thank the writer also, Maupassant. It is because he has given us a story that has been taken straight out of our life. It seems as if it is as living as the living reality of life. Let's see what the story is all about. The name of the story is The Necklace by Guy de Maupassant, and it is taught in class 10 in CBSE school. Though I teach all the boards, ICSE, CBSE, ISC, okay, all the English medium schools and even the English medium schools under West Bengal Board of Secondary Education or Higher Secondary Education. This story, according to me, is one of the finest. It is because it has given us the living picture of the reality that we human beings live with. When you see the title, The Necklace by Guy de Maupassant, necklace, what is this? What is a necklace? A necklace is a valuable ornament used by or worn by women. They use it to adore the beauty, and it enhances the beauty of a woman, right? The most beautiful woman with the most beautiful ornaments all over her body. Is that clear? This actually adds to the beauty of a beautiful woman. Who is beautiful? Beautifuls are our mothers, the girls, our sisters, especially women. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. If you think that, oh my God, you don't like to accept someone as beautiful, but in the eyes of others, she is the most beautiful woman in the world. So, what is beautiful to you may be ugly to them, or what is ugly to you may be beautiful to them. Do you understand? This is why don't see, especially our women, understood, as an object of what? Unhappiness. They are the object of beauty, object of happiness, object of life. Understood? This is why we need to give importance to the existence of especially those who lead, understood, their lives or who live with us as our mothers, sisters, understood, and aunts, they and grandmothers. Can you forget the role of your mother in your life? You can't. Why? It is because it is she who raised you, who tried to see to it that you do not have a desire unfulfilled. She takes care of each and every need that you have. She sees to it, Baba, you must get everything that you want. You cannot blame me in future. You cannot say, I haven't given you this, I haven't given you that. So, not only mother, parents also. Both father and mother. To them, their sons and daughters are their world. And they go the way of all earth to see them happy. When you do not get the thing that you want from your dad or mom, if you think they are not giving you, there may be reasons. Sometimes, if the wishes of the sons and daughters are fulfilled from a very early age, what will happen? They will not understand the value of money, the hard earned money. They will not think of how to earn it. Understood? How to value the value of a valuable thing. This is the reason sometimes we need to deprive our children of the right to certain things, of the right to, use the things that ordinary children are not getting. Sometimes we need to make them understand there is limit to everything. And we need to teach them how to live within limits. Stay within your limits. Is that clear? Now, this story, the necklace, I have told you, is a valuable ornament and it's written by Guy Maupassant. In this story, a girl. Look at the beginning of the character of a woman. Why I was tracing the word woman, girl, mother, grandmother. Look at how she begins her life. She is the most beautiful girl, and the situation she is in is not acceptable to her. Is not at all acceptable. She was born in a family of clerks. So, how will the family of a clerk be like? It will be full of problems. She will be in need of money. She will be in need of things that she do not get. Her parents try to fulfill her wishes, but they cannot. Why? Because they don't have enough. And being surrounded by the clerks in a house in which the walls were shabby, ugly looking walls, and she didn't want to be seen in a family like this. And she was always blaming her fate. Oh God, why have you given me, understood this punishment? To her, her life itself was a punishment. She was saying, she was always unhappy. Then another unfortunate incident happened. What was it? She was married to a man, he who himself was a clerk. He was also a petty clerk. The daughter of a clerk is married to another clerk, and his name was Mr. Loisel. And Loisel makes her see the same thing that she saw in her family. And Matilda is the heroine of the story, wife of Loisel. The heroine of the story is Matilda. Matilda was sad in her family, and now she also begins to feel like how she felt in her own family. As her husband himself was a clerk, a petty clerk. But he was associated with the Minister of Instructions, working in a high-fi place, like in the Ministry of Instructions. If he works, if he is associated with an office of the Ministry of Instructions, it means it's a privilege, prestige, and he took pride in being a clerk in the office of the Minister of Instructions. But that man, soon after getting Matilda as his wife, was not feeling very, very happy. What was the reason behind his not feeling very happy? Because to us, our women are everything. To a son, his mother is everything. To a husband, his wife is everything. When he is a son, he tries to fulfill the wishes or every wish of his mother. Mother, when I'll get a job, I'll keep you happy. I'll give you everything that you gave me. He doesn't forget to say this. But when he's married, it is his wife who he wants to see happy. He tries his best to keep her happy. And if it involves what? Doing anything. He doesn't care. He is ready to do everything that will help him to keep his wife happy. After all, she's life companion. Why won't she do that? Tell me. She must do everything. Right or not? A husband must do everything. And the wife, understood, will be quite aware of it. But as she came to the family of Mr. Loisel, what? With the pain of poverty. With the pain of poverty, she doesn't forget to blame her for being the unhappiest woman in this world. Though she was looking the most beautiful girl, she was the most beautiful woman. Understood? And her beauty kept her husband happy. Understood? Her beauty was an object of pride for her husband. And her husband was ready to do anything for her. Anything. So, what did her husband do? Husband started feeling sad. To him, what is my wife feeling like and why is she sad the whole day? It was the only intention he has to know. He wants to know why his wife is sad. So, one day he came home. Understood? And why is Matilda sad? The reason? There is no change in the state of mind that she was in. There is no change in the atmosphere. Understood? The family that she lived in was same as the family that he lives in with her husband. As there is no change in her life, that's why she is feeling sad day and night. One day her husband Loisel came from his office with a card in his hand. He gave it to Matilda. Matilda, take it. See, today we got invited by the Ministry of Instructions. There is a ball party in his house. We must go together, Matilda. Matilda started feeling sad. She said, oh my God, how can you expect me to go? Do I have a dress? How can you make me go to a party where I am not willing to go? I don't have a dress. Matilda, the dress that you wore during your wedding, the dress that generally that you wear to the shopping malls or wherever we go, that dress can help you. No. For me to go to a party like that in the house of the minister, understood, to the ball party in the house of the minister, I need a dress. Matilda said, so buy me a dress. Then Mr. Loisel was never understood, hesitating to fulfill his wife's wish. He wanted his wife to tell him, how much does the dress cost? Will you please tell me how much? Then Matilda said, maybe around, as she belongs to a needy family, she doesn't know about the dress. She just gazed and said, oh, maybe, it will be around 400 francs. Can you believe 400 francs? It means around 400 francs means it comes to, in Indian currency, at least 4,000 rupees. Understood? Or more than that. Maybe 8,000 rupees or 10,000. Understood? Then he began to what? Feel sad. But then as he was a clerk, he was looking for, understood what? What? He was looking for the money. Then he understood, oh my God, I have saved money to buy a gun. Understood? Next summer, he has decided to go with his friends. Understood? And he has decided to go on hunting with his friend. So he has decided to buy a gun with 400 francs. But now he said, for my wife, I am ready to do anything. I'm not thinking of going with my friends. Set it aside, leave it. What I will do, I will go, understood, with my wife to the party. For me, my wife's happiness is more important than going with my friends on hunting expedition with a gun. Understood? I don't need. He sacrificed his happiness. So these are the husbands. Husbands are ready to do anything just to make their wife happy. Then again she began to feel sad. Now he is loyally saying, "Oh my God, why are you still feeling sad? Please tell me, tell me." Then she said, "How? No, 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 I won't go to the party. I won't go. However hard you may try to make me go, I can't go." Then he said, "Why? Tell me. If I have bought this dress for you for 400 francs, I can try." Then she said, "I don't have a necklace. I don't have ornaments. How do you want me to go to a party without wearing ornaments?" Then she started thinking, "Oh my God, buying an ornament is quite impossible for me. What will happen? What will..." Then Matilda thought of his friend from convent school, who she read with. Matilda never went to her friend's house because she was a rich woman now. She is married to a rich man. She is a rich woman, and her name is Madame Forestier. She avoided going to the house of Madame Forestier. The reason was she was jealous. Because she is rich, and whenever she goes to her house, when she comes back, she begins to feel sad. And you understand the reason of her sadness. This happened with almost all the women. Women are the reason why men are alive in this world. It is our women who make us think of life. Think of doing something for yourself, for your future, for your family, for all those who are very close to you. If you don't have women, you cannot think either for yourself or for your children's future or for the family members or the nearest and dearest ones who surround us. Then she thought of Madame Forestier. She said to her husband, "My God, I have got a friend from convent. I have to go to her." Then she went to the house of Madame Forestier. Forestier, I need a ornament. Can you give me, at least a necklace or some ornaments? "Why not? I have got so many. You just try them. Just see." Then she was given some ornaments which she didn't like. Then she took out a necklace, which she thought was a golden what? Necklace. But actually it was not golden necklace, it was an artificial one. She took it, tried it in front of the mirror, and then went to the party. She enjoyed the party. The whole night passed without her knowing that the night passed. She danced the night away, while her husband with some other husbands of some other wives were resting in a restroom. Understood? When it was 4 o'clock in the morning, she came out, and her husband went to her and to call her, as the party is over, so everybody is going, so let's go. Then her husband gave her a old shawl, and when she wrapped herself up in the old shawl, she began to feel sad. "Oh my God, I cannot wear it in front of those who are wearing new shawls. My God, I'm feeling really, really very sad. And I want what? I don't want to wear this. You take it." She threw it away, and her husband collected it, and then her husband said, "Okay, then, wait here. I'm going to call the cab or car, okay, for you." No, she wanted to avoid being seen. Understood? What? In a way in which she feels, inferior. Understood? She wanted to avoid feeling inferior to others. Understood? That's why she said to her husband, let's go. She got down. Understood? She got down the steps. She ran down the steps with her husband and started walking towards the river in search of a cab, but unfortunately no cab came. Suddenly she got one. Understood? They reached home late. It was a very cold night. Cold Paris night. It was very cold night in Paris. Understood? Cold Paris night. Even it snows in Paris sometimes. Paris, the capital of France. And when she reached there, suddenly she wanted to have another look at her beautiful face. As she was a very beautiful woman, she now wore the most beautiful dresses, and she wanted to see her beauty once more in the mirror. When she saw, oh my God, what a surprise! She found her necklace gone. She shouted, she let out a loud voice. Oh my God, where is my, necklace? Oh my God, what will happen to me now? Then her husband came running and said, oh my God, where have you lost it? Where have you? I didn't hear the necklace fall, either in the room or somewhere, even in the ball. I didn't see. So maybe the necklace fell in the cab. So I'm going to search for it. Her husband tried, understood to find the cab. Unfortunately, he didn't get it. Okay, so he went to the a media house, reported the same. Went to the police. Even after 1 week, 2 weeks, they haven't found. Now look at the mistake that Matilda made. This story actually teaches us. Try to stay within your limits. Don't try to ask for more things in life. Understood? What you have come with is enough to keep you happy. Naked have you come and naked will you go. You didn't bring anything with you when you came to this world. Understood? It is the beauty of this world. It is the material pleasure that you want to enjoy. Did you come with it when you came to this world? When you came out of the womb of your mother? Did you come with all these things? No? Why are you asking for this? Actually, these things destroy the beauty of life. Actually, Matilda was punished by God for what she did. She was not satisfied. Now, what punishment has God given her? The punishment that God gave her was to realize the reality of life. Try to be happy with whatever you have in your life. Don't ask for more. More beauty, more pleasure, more riches, more money. Nothing more can keep you happy. All you need is peace of mind. Try to be happy with who you are and with what you have got. If you are happy with what you are or who you are, understood with what you have, then you are the happiest man on earth. Matilda began to feel the music of reality. What is this? The music of reality was the reality, the truth punished, the truth surfaced before her. She had to leave the house. But it was her husband who was not ready to accept what? The defeat. Her husband was not a very easy person. Maybe he was a petty clerk. The first thing her husband did was left that house. Understood? And went to an attic. Attic is a small room on a roof. Understood? Then her husband got 36,000, 36,000 from whom? From his father left him 18,000 francs. 18,000, and then he took a loan of 18,000. How much does it come to? 36,000. Then actually they bought a original in place of the fake necklace. They bought an original golden necklace, and it cost 30. It was actually the original cost of the golden necklace was 40,000 francs, but the shopkeeper or the jeweler was a very good goldsmith, was a very good man. He lowered the price. He was ready to give it for 36,000 instead of 40,000 francs. They got it and they gave it to Madame Forestier, and they now are suffering. She is now suffering for the mistake she made. What is this? She spent 10 long years living in a what? In a attic on the roof of a house. She herself had turned into a servant-like woman. Her beauty disappeared. 10 years has robbed her. 10 years of hard life robbed her of her beautiful face, her beautiful body. Nothing is left with her now. She is the unhappiest woman now. She has to do all the household chores on her own. Household chores means household work on her own. She doesn't have a maid servant. She does everything. She worked, toiled day and night. What? To repay the loan. Finally, after 10 years, they succeeded. Suddenly, she came across Madame Forestier and said, Madame Forestier did not change. She looked as if she is like she was earlier, like 10 years back. She is as beautiful. She is as beautiful today as she was 10 years back. Understood? And what is the difference between Matilda and Madame Forestier? Matilda has turned into an ugly old woman. Understood? God has punished her for being unaware of the reality of life. If you are not aware of the reality of life, if you don't what? Understand the hard realities of life, if you don't learn to live with whatever you have got, understood, you must be punished by God. And she was punished. She desired the things which her husband was not able to give. Life is given to us by God. And who are a God to us? Our parents. We must thank them every day and night. Why? For giving me what? This life. This is the greatest gift. Understood? This is the greatest gift. Do you get me what I'm saying? So, my dear friend, never ask for things that is not within your limit. And that day, when she met Madame Forestier, she said, you are the reason why I have turned into an old woman like this. Then Madame Forestier said, why? Why are you blaming me for who you have turned into? Then she said, actually the thing is, the necklace that you had given me, understood, I had to buy you the necklace. Understood, I was not careful, and that's why I lost your necklace, and then I had to buy an original. I had to buy one that cost me around 36,000 francs. Then she said, oh my God, that necklace was a fake one. It was not gold, it was not original, necklace. So, you have replaced it with an original one. It was around only 500 francs. Then she, began to feel, understood what she had done. That is how the story teaches us that try to be happy with what you have. With this, I come to the end of the story. I hope you have enjoyed the story. Bye.